Welcome to show number one of Questing the Unknown. Questing the Unknown. This is a show about stepping into the mystery that is life. So this is the introduction, our first show, and I'm going to take this time to explore and take you on a journey of some of the topics we'll be covering. But as you'll soon see, the idea of questing the unknown is one of stepping into a mystery, into exploring whatever comes. And as a creative act, as the artist that we all are, this will become and be whatever it needs to be and wants to be as we move along. So questing the unknown, I'm going to give you a little taste of what it is, what it came from, where it came from, and what I am exploring and where I'm looking at taking it. So first of all, questing the unknown. What is questing the unknown? It's this concept that everything before us is a complete unknown. Life is an ever unfolding mystery. We never know what's going to happen next. I don't know where the words that are coming out of my mouth are going to come from or what they're going to be. I don't know where they're coming from. An hour ago, where I had no idea I'd be having conversations with the people I had conversations with. And this is sort of it's a reality, but it's also a metaphor for exploring life. So I use this idea, questing the unknown, as a way to open up to all the mystery and magic that is life. So where did questing the unknown come from? For me, it is part of a journey that I've been on for a long time to understand the nature of reality, to understand and explore co-creating reality. I go on journeys, I go on adventures, as you do as well. And what you see is that these synchronicities pop up. Somebody shows up in your life that comes maybe for a reason, maybe not. But oftentimes there seems to be something there, something to teach you, to learn from, to experience. Some like majesty and miraculous event. Sometimes, to be honest, the mundane contains the most miraculous moments if we allow ourselves to open up to experience those. So the specific phrase questing the unknown came to me when I was on a journey to go study consciousness and the mind with a particular teacher, Alan Wallace, and it wasn't so much that actual 7-day meditation retreat and exploration that brought the idea about, but it's all the things that led up to it. So meeting somebody within a week before the retreat and that person introducing me to someone who I could stay with in this particular town, which was Santa Barbara at that time. Going down there, meeting them, they live right near the meditation retreat. Then one thing unfolds, and the next thing you know, I'm meeting one person, staying with another. People start showing up in my life, and I get to have these amazing conversations. It's all an unknown, and it's all going on a journey, on a quest. And it's allowing for that. And in a real way, I fully believe that every single moment is an unknown. And every single moment has the potential for a quest. To be a quest, to be a moment to open up another beautiful reflection of ourselves and the universe. And in this, I explore the idea of questing the unknown. So on that journey, as I said, things kept happening, and it's a beautiful exploration for me, the way my life gets painted by these figures, characters coming into my life. And the more and more I open up to the possibilities of the unknown, the more and more I step into what appears to be an insecurity when I'm going somewhere that I have no idea where I'm going. You're right, that would be for many quite terrifying, or there'd be a little bit of anxiety and anxiousness. But when I open up to that, when I move into that territory, I begin to find more security in actually living in the unknown, as opposed to trying to control for the future. So in this very real sense, when you quest for the unknown, you will find a deeper sense of security in life in general, because you become intimate with stepping into the mystery. You become intimate with living in the question. You become the very thing that is walking the path, and the path becomes you as you quest the unknown. So this is where that concept, that phrase, that metaphor came for me and I've taken it and I've built it out to sort of umbrella other ideas that I've previously have been exploring through writing and through conversation as well. So how does questing the unknown, how is this going to benefit you? How is this journey, this expedition, going to bring you something beautiful in your life? Well, to be honest, I don't know how it's going to affect you. I don't know what kind of reflections, what kind of subjective experience you'll have from exploring this idea. But what I do know is that you have more than likely experienced the very sensation that I am sharing with you around this idea of questing the unknown. If you take a moment and just start talking out loud, you will see and experience for yourself that the words that come out of your mouth seem to come from somewhere. They make sense, but you have no idea what the words are before you speak them, unless you stop and have a thought and literally make the sentence in your mind. And even then, where is that? So, we're using this concept, this idea, this metaphor to tease apart the nature of reality, to tease apart our lives, to tease apart the way we can co-create reality. So part of this is actually you taking these concepts and using them in your life to build what you desire, what you want. Now we have the option to co-create or just to observe. So I won't go too deep into that topic right now. I'm going to save that one for another time, for another show. But it's something to play with and to keep in mind. You can co-create your reality, or you can observe your reality and be created. We're always alive, right? We're the experience of life, having the experience of living. It's marvelous. It's magnificent. It's my favorite. I love that concept. I believe that life wants to experience more of life itself. So this, again, is another idea we'll explore as we move on. So slowing down, where else might I take this topic? Where else will we play? There are many concepts that I want to explore. Some of them are the placebo effect, which should be called the faith effect or belief effect. It's such an unknown concept, and we know what it is, but we don't know how it works necessarily. So I'm going to play in that area. I want to play with what is called the psychology of possibility. This as a recent phrase that I've heard by Ellen Longer. She coined it, I believe. And this concept is a real concept for me, and I believe it will resonate with you. And it is this idea that we really do not yet know what is possible. We really never know what is completely possible in our reality. So we can drop back and look at the way science works and the discoveries that have been made and how they kind of overthrow each other as time goes. And they continue looking and creating and discovering new things. And when you find make a new discovery, sometimes there's a paradigm shift. And when that happens, everything changes. Now what we know is brand new. It's not brand new knowledge, but it's knowledge built upon past knowledge. So where else does this exist in our lives? How does this exist for us individually? Because we've all had perspectives that we've lived with, tinted glasses that we once upon a time wore. And those glasses have been cleansed and changed colors, or they've been removed completely. So we'll be looking at those playgrounds and those places of intrigue, and I'll be deep diving into those as well. And there's so many more areas. So I have a list of topics that I'll be covering and going into with some depth. But this is an interactive process. So if there's an area that falls in line with what I'm talking about here that resonates with you, that you would like me to explore, that you would like me to take to another level, or potentially interview one of your favorite speakers or thinkers on that particular topic that's of interest to you, send me an email, let me know, reach out, and I will see if I can make that happen. In the meantime, I ask you to take this metaphor into your own life. See where you can explore questing the unknown. See where you can take that and start to unravel your own state of being, your own universe, and explore from that point of view. And just keep an open mind. Keep opening up your attention. Keep opening up your awareness. Come back and allow for the vision of questing the unknown to exist for you. And what do I mean by that? So as soon as you take this concept into your life, you can use your own concept. You can just stay awakening. And we'll be playing with that idea of what it means to awaken, metaphorically and literally. And we'll explore that part of reality. We have a lot of places to go with this concept in this show. But I wanted always to come back to you having your own experience. You experiencing life is what I am all about. That's what this show is about. It's not a show about information alone. This is a show made to be experienced. So the beginning of this journey, of this dive into the nature of reality, into questing the unknown, is that very thing. Taking this metaphor, or create your own metaphor, ascending to higher peaks to see higher, or taking a different view on life, or zooming out and becoming more aware of everything as much as possible. Take these ideas, these concepts, right? So let's play together with this idea of questing the unknown, taking it into your world, bringing your awareness and attention to it, and seeing what shifts, what's different in your reality, because you actually have the ability to place your attention where you wish. And this mindfulness practice that comes from this, from saying, today I am going to spend the day questing the unknown, which is opening up to the experience of whatever is here before me. And by doing that, you will automatically place your attention, your focus, your senses into a field of sorts where you will start to pick up on sort of, I don't know, maybe we could call it energy, consciousness, or just life, and it will unravel and play before you in a way that is different than before. It's a beautiful way to live. It's a beautiful way to play. And I invite you to join me on this journey of questing the unknown. Bring it into your life and use it as you wish. I know you already have, and I'm just going to be unraveling it and bringing it more to the forefront because you've had this experience. So that is a touch, a taste, a tidbit of what questing the unknown is. And we will go into greater depths as the shows carry on. Again, I want to hear from you. I would love that. So a topic of interest in this regard, perhaps somebody you would love to have me interview or ask questions of, share those with me. I will continue to plumb the depths of the nature of reality and go into this state of what I believe is really a type of awakening, of seeing clearly, of living with more lucidity, and exploring the nature of reality and what it means to be a human, having the experience of life. So here is to the journey, the adventure, the expedition of living an unconventional, bold, artistic, co-created reality where we go questing the unknown, living the adventures of our lives, experiencing the nature of life itself. My name is Emric Damian Thorpe. It's been a pleasure, and we will have episode 2 coming at you very, very soon.
The podcast you just heard was recorded with Anchor. If you want to make your own, download the Android or iOS app completely free from anchor.fm/podcast. That's anchor.fm/podcast.